Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 26th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But Gemini, let's see what is going on for you this week. You have the Ten of Pentacles. I like that. With the King of Cups here, this could definitely be good news coming in for you here, probably after some sort of difficult ending, Gemini. I still feel like you need to kind of protect your energy from other people, is what I would say here. Especially anyone who, like any toxic energies or anything like that. But let's line this up here and see. Your overall energy is the fire ant energy. Number one, like I said, I feel like you could be protecting yourself from toxic people. The fire ant energy is about like not wanting to follow orders anymore. So I feel like for some of you, maybe you feel like you're following orders, or maybe you feel like, people in work or business or whatever are giving too many orders, and I feel like you could be trying to avoid that. For others, I feel like there's like something you can't ignore here. Looks like either it could be a love offer here with this Page of Cups, or it could be something that you feel like is slipping away from you. And again, we're going to dig into this. We're going to clarify this. I might even have to pull an extra row here for you, Gemini, and we'll see what it is. But it's like there's something that can't be ignored. You have this community card here. I do feel like your community could be very helpful for you at this time in anything that you desire. You even have the Ten of Pentacles. You can look at the Ten of Pentacles in multiple ways, but number one, you could look at this as an entire family that is on this card. So again, another symbol for community. But really, this older gentleman here represents a beggar, and he is bringing this family here on this card a gift. So it can represent information coming from unlikely sources, or it can represent kind of like good news or gifts even coming from an unlikely source as well. So I do feel like, kind of reaching out to your community or getting out into the community would be a really good idea for you with that card. You have the King of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Strength card here. I feel like you've been trying to be patient for something. I almost feel like saying something has downgraded is what's popping into my head as well, and which is a weird word to use for this message, but I feel like for some of you, maybe you thought someone was your Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles to me is the tree of life. It's like everything you want in your life as far as love is concerned. And you have this King of Cups here. I feel like there could have been a person who you thought made you emotionally happy, or maybe emotionally fulfilled you here. But I feel like you waited, or somebody waited too long with this Strength card. I'm just getting the word waiting with this card. The Strength card is a card of patience, but I feel like there were either broken promises or like a person here in love. It's like they said things that were going to happen, and those things never happened. That's very specific, right? I feel like this is saying that it's like almost like someone came off to be like Superman, but I feel like they were really just Clark Kent. They were probably actually more like Stu Kent, Clark's brother. So even worse, like total downgrade from Superman is what I feel like saying here. And again, I'm not attached. This could be any gender, whatever it is that you were dating. But I almost feel like waiting too much waiting on this Strength card. That's kind of like how it's popping into my head. So it's like someone promised you happily ever after here, Gemini, but you didn't get it. For others, by the way, this is popping into my head as a contract, this Ten of Pentacles. And I do feel like if you do contract work, or if you're waiting for a contract, it's popping into my head very specifically. I feel like there could be a contract coming in for you. It is popping into my head as a 10 as well. So it could be a 10-week long contract that you're signing up for, or it could happen in 10 weeks, 10 days, something like that is popping into my head here with this energy. But yeah, I feel like that's a past. And then here in the present, you have the Ten of Swords. So there was some sort of ending, I feel, in a situation, probably due to something that you didn't want to see. Again, I feel like you wanted this right here to be the truth. I feel like you wanted someone very strong, emotionally, capable, all those things. But I feel like you didn't want to see that there needed to be an ending here with this Ten of Swords. I'm going to clarify it. Yeah, Six of Wands. But now you are seeing it. Six of Wands is like a card of vision. So I feel like you are seeing what you didn't want to see in some sort of situation. You have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Moon card. This is very interesting how this is set up here, Gemini. You have the Page of Wands, which is like saying, in love, now is time. It is time for you to go on an adventure. You have the Five of Wands right next to the Page of Wands. The Five of Wands can represent conflict, competition, all these other things, Gemini, but to me, the Five of Wands is a card of us needing to not shy away from competition. Five of Wands doesn't say, because there's competition, don't do it. I mean, if that were the truth, then nobody would ever get anything done. So I feel like this is saying, like, yeah, maybe there's competition in love, and maybe you have to get out there and date, but I feel like dating will be a good idea for you. Like, I feel like this is set up like this, if this makes sense. Page of Wands to the Five of Wands. I feel like you're going from the Knight of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles, and then you have the Moon to the Page of Cups. Like, I feel like this is how the reading should be. I feel like this is the reading order. Let's put it that way. I feel like if you go out and date, you will be rushing towards your Ten of Pentacles here, Knight of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles. You will be rushing towards true love, probably like some sort of dream. But I feel like you need to make your move here because Page of Cups says, you know, whatever this is could be slipping away. So very weird. I almost feel like the cards on the sides here are like supporting energies, if that makes sense. Probably not. So definitely very weird, but I like it. Again, you have the Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, the Moon here. The Moon can represent a lot of fears, like a lot of what ifs, a lot of fearing love, fearing getting out there and, you know, dating, like I said with this Five of Wands. But it kind of says you need to go on this journey. You know, the Moon, again, doesn't say because there are fears, you shouldn't do something. You know, I hear a lot of readers say that about the Moon, like basically that the Moon represents, you know, they'll say things like the Moon says, don't do this or whatever. I'm like, that's not what the Moon says at all. The Moon is part of the Fool's journey. The Moon is a necessary transition, and the Moon comes up, but then it goes down and the sun comes up, right? So, you know, to me, the Moon is very necessary. It's part of a journey that you are on in any area of your life, whatever you're trying to accomplish. And to me, yes, it represents fears, but fears don't exist. So I feel like you need to keep pushing forward here towards love. I do feel for like a very small percentage of you here, Gemini, that this could be someone from the past rushing in with communication, or it could be you know, take it how it resonates. I feel like if you were with a water sign here, it could have been a water sign. It doesn't have to be. It could just be someone that you thought was slipping away. I do feel like there's someone you're very emotionally, going to be very emotionally compatible with coming in. King of Cups, Queen of Cups here. Could almost be like an intuitive connection coming in for you here with these two cards. This is like divine counterparts, so I definitely like to see that. Could be a Leo as well showing up here, but I definitely feel like you need to face your fears. Next, you have this emotional intelligence card. Again, I feel like you are going to be finding someone who is very emotionally intelligent. I feel like saying this person just gets it as well. So this to me looks like a new love reading. I feel like this person is right here, Page of Cups, probably just an admirer. I feel like it could be any sign. This is just a general reading. It could be Leo, Pisces, any water sign, any fire sign, really. Could be any sign, just a general reading. But I feel like this person just gets it. Like, I feel like you don't have to explain certain things to them with this emotional intelligence card. I feel like again, I feel like that's a very general message, but I feel like when you meet this person, if this is someone who's coming in for you, I feel like you'll be like, wow, this person just gets it. Like, they just understand how to interact emotionally, and so they could be very emotionally mature, but I feel like it's deeper than that. It's like there's unspoken communication is a word that's popping into my head. So again, you could have a very intuitive connection, but I feel like it's even deeper than that. It's like I feel like this person can almost understand your moods and like what your needs and desires without having to say the words, basically. So very deep. You have the Five of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Cups. I do feel like emotions have kind of run high recently here, Gemini. I feel like emotions could have caused a disconnect in this over here. So this right here, this first situation in a love relationship, there could have been emotional distance, emotional conflict, or emotions could have gotten in the way of kind of bringing this together right here. But I do feel like things are changing. Queen of Cups to me can represent a change in direction in love. Queen of Cups, very kind, caring, nurturing energy, but to me, it can also represent a change in direction of love. What is the change? Well, new love coming in for you. So I feel like there is a new love relationship coming in for you here, Gemini, with that Page of Cups. So I definitely like to see that. But let's clarify this and get more information. Like I said, I feel like some of you, I keep getting this thing about a contract as well. So some of you, there could be like a contract in work or business. It could just be a new job as well here, Gemini, especially if you've been having challenges in getting a job. I feel like there could be something coming in for you here. But let's clarify this. Between the King of Cups and the Page of Wands, you have the Ten of Spades. This is called the ship. It's like a boat on the ocean. It can just represent a change. There are boats on the King of Cups as well. And the this card here, the Ten of Spades in the Lenormand, just represents kind of going from one thing to another. Again, I feel like some of you could be moving away from a past love relationship and you're just moving on to a new one. Pretty simple. A bunch of signs have had this message this week that, there's like a lot of moving on energy. So I just feel like you could be moving towards new love, and that would be nice. For others, you could literally be moving with that card. Between the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords here, yeah, Four of Spades, I feel like there's something gets off your mind. That's a word that's popping into my head, Gemini. That doesn't make it, I don't even think that's proper English. But I feel like there is something coming in for you that is like a breath of fresh air. For some of you, this could be financially related. I didn't even get that in the first part of the reading, but seeing that Four of Spades, now it makes sense. I feel like there could be something that just like lifts a weight off your shoulders or off your chest. So I really like to see that. And this could be like money, or it could be good news about finances, could be a job, but I feel like there's almost like a breath of fresh air here. I love that. Between the Strength card and the Moon, you have the Seven of Hearts here. Seven of Hearts is a card called the Tree, and it represents your family, or your kind of like, it can go deeper than that as well. It could represent people who are close to you in your life. I feel like there maybe were fears in a love situation, whether it's on your side or your person's side, because of family, but probably like, what would my family think if I was with this person? What will the people in my life think? I almost feel like too many people got involved in a love situation here, especially in the past, and take it how it resonates. Like I said, it could be on either side, your side, their side, whatever. Between the Page of Wands and the Five of Wands, yeah, you have the Nine of Diamonds. If you're in a relationship where there's fighting a lot, you could be also ending that situation. Five of Wands here. The Nine of Diamonds here is called the Coffin, and it says there needs to be a death. Something needs to die. You are basically inside that coffin, and the coffin says you need to open the door to a new life instead of just being stuck inside the coffin, right? So I feel like you need to kind of like open up to a new world with that Nine of Diamonds. Nine of Diamonds, it is a card of like newness and new energy coming in for you, or kind of like new things coming in for you. So I do feel like there could just be something new coming in. Like I said, new job, new business, whatever. Between the Knight of Swords here and the Queen of Cups, you have the Jack of Hearts, true love. This is called the Heart, and it can represent a true love offer coming in for you. Like I said, I feel like this reading should be Page of Wands to the Five of Wands. Then the next step of the reading should be Knight of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles. And this is like your true Ten of Pentacles, your true connection, that Jack of Hearts. So I feel like there's like true love coming in for you here, Gemini. Might not be this week because this is your future position, but I feel like soon. Between the Moon and the Page of Cups, yeah, you have the Queen of Spades. It's called the Bouquet. This could be you, by the way, Gemini, showing up in the reading. And I feel like someone could be coming in with an offer here. The Page of Cups kind of says you're going to need to grab on to this offer because, Page of Cups can be something that can slip away. There's this, I always say there's this fish in this cup here, Gemini. And this card kind of says you need to make sure to, grab on to these offers that come your way. You need to make sure to secure an offer. In your top row here, you have the Ten of Clubs, the Bear. The Bear kind of represents burdens or a lot of work. It can also just represent having learned a lot from a past situation. So it can be challenging. I actually consider it to be a very good card because to me it represents like leaps and bounds of success. It represents making a huge leap forward, but probably after a lot of pressure. So I actually like this because, again, like I was saying here with the Ten of Pentacles and that Knight of Swords, it's almost like a pressure release. And that's how the Ten of Clubs works. It's like after a lot of pressure, there can be a release, and that release could bring in a lot of success. In your middle row here, you have the Ten of Hearts. Look at all these tens. This is crazy. This is pretty good. Ten of Hearts is a card of loyalty and a card of someone who will be loyal to you. It's called the dog, and it can just represent love with a person who will be loyal to you. And it's coming up in this Ten of Pentacles row here. For some of you, I do feel like there are a lot of responsibilities here in a love situation. Some of you could be with a person who already has a family. Maybe they have children or something like that, or children could be involved here. Seven of Hearts, Jack of Hearts, Page of Cups, Ten of Wands. It's like a lot of responsibility. So I'm wondering if some of you could be like, this could be your past person, could be the new person, but I feel like someone has a family in this situation. Ten of Hearts as well. Again, a card of loyalty, but it can represent family. In your bottom row, Nine of Hearts. Nine of Hearts is your knight in shining armor. So it is called the Rider, and there is definitely love coming in for you. For some of you, this could be love at a distance. You have the Ten of Spades here. It could require travel or moving. So if you're looking for love, it definitely could be someone at a distance. I almost feel like you have a choice between two people. It's like you have a choice between like a King of Cups person and a Page of Wands, It's like the King of Cups, I feel like, is someone who's very, it doesn't have to be a water sign, by the way, Gemini. I feel like this could be any sign. And again, I feel like it's someone who's very emotionally stable. I feel like you don't have to explain things to this person. I feel like they just get it. Like they're emotionally intelligent. The Page of Wands, I'm not saying it's a bad relationship. I just feel like there could be like fighting, bickering, or this person just isn't at like certain maturity level yet. So I feel for some of you, there's going to be a choice in love. I feel like you're going to make the right choice. Obviously, Knight of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. So I definitely like to see that. For others of you, again, this really is a love reading to me. It's popping into my head as love. Again, as always, I don't really do any type of reading. I just do whatever pops into my head reading for the sign, whatever I feel intuitively. But I do feel there's definitely really good stuff about work. 3 tens here. So there could be, and 4 tens actually, even the Ten of Spades, or the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, and you have the Ten of Spades. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens. I can't count. But there are 5 tens here. So definitely major endings, new beginnings. Again, Ten of Swords to me isn't even that bad of a card. I know a lot of readers, again, say how bad the Ten of Swords is, but tens are the end, So I don't think it's that big of a deal. But this looks pretty good. Definitely, I feel like there could be good news coming in for you here as well. Knight of Swords, like something that saves the day. I get this, like, all these messages with these 3 cards right here. Like, weight off your chest, something saves the day. So I feel really good about this part here. But overall, I feel like this is a good reading, especially if you're moving towards new love. So thank you for watching, Gemini, and definitely enjoy your week.